Hey, and welcome to What is in Our Camera Bag 2022.
Today we're going to go through everything that's in our kit, from all the big stuff to all the little things through 2022.
So I like to keep it simple on the wedding day, and I have the A7III, so I get two bodies and then I pair them with the 24mm G Master 1.4. That I find ideal for, again, those wide angle shots when we're in small rooms, so it gives a little flexibility. We're getting more people and more things in, especially with those family shots. I also pair my second body with the 85mm. That one I find that is great for getting those lovely depth of field, the bokeh shots, and absolutely fantastic for portraiture.
And I always use the A6400, which we're shooting the top down with. This is paired with the small rig cage just to give me that sort of full frame fill factor to the camera, just because it's that crop body sensor. This has a 16mm Sigma lens on, which is 1.4. Great for group shots, and again, not too heavy, not too bulky. I also then pair this with the 50mm, which is the 1.8 OSS, which gives me the equivalent of the 85mm. So then we're covering both the bases with those, but also I tend to carry this 35mm just because it's a little bit smaller, and it just makes sense to have that option on the day as a second shooter. Another one we tend to use as well is the 28mm vintage lens as a macro lens. We've got the adapter for the NEX on the camera, so I can use it on the 7.3s and we can use it on the crop 6400. It just gives those nice details. You've got the flash as well, which you use.
Yeah, so we use the Godox V860 Mark II. This one is absolutely perfect for what we use and to bounce light off. We only tend to use the flash in the reception part of the evening.
Very importantly, batteries, very key. We are using the FZ100s on the 7.3s, so you've got these ones, and I'm using the FW50s in the 6400.
So we use the Harnell Cube Pro 2. This one we can change the adapters in it to charge dual battery charging at the same time. It's also great because it's got the adapter which we can also put into the car, so we can charge on the go, and it's fantastic for elopement and travel photography.
So SD cards, another very important thing on the day. We use the SanDisk Extreme Pros. We have the 128 gig cards and the 64s. We have on the 6400 only one slot, so I always carry backups on me just in case there's an issue with a card or I fill up a card. Where with the 7.3s we have dual slots.
It's fantastic to be able to back up onto two cards, meaning throughout the day we've got obviously two sets of backups.
Yeah, so all of these cards as well, we carry them to the venue with us in the wallet.
So what we use is the TOG wallet. We've got a slightly smaller version as well of this, obviously for the more travel photography that we do. In here we also have the lots of card slots, and for the CF cards as well. Yep. Not that we use those anymore. And we also have a separate pouch where we keep our business cards as well as our spare batteries for the day.
We carry the Gobe filters, so we've got two sizes for our cameras. It's just great having that variable ND, just so you can keep those nice low f stops, just to get a lovely bokeh. Another lifesaver is the small rig tool, which is something I carry on myself all the time. It's always handy for any issues with cameras. It's always good to keep it on you because it saved me several times, and I'm forever grateful for this. Thank you, Small Rig.
We carry a sensor cleaning kit and also just a general camera cleaning kit with us all the time. Unfortunately, with mirrorless cameras at the moment, you do have an exposed sensor, which is not great when you're changing lenses on the day, which is why we like to keep our kit minimal, less lens changes and less chance of there getting dust or anything in the cameras. But those odd chances that it does happen, we've now got a backup in our bag all the time, so we can clean the sensors, clean the cameras, and then move on quickly to obviously make sure we don't miss any of those special moments.
I use the Spider Pro Black Widow, which you can just thread your belt through, keep on your hip. I can just clip the camera in, I'm hands-free then for directing, helping, moving things. It's just great that you're using the Spider Pro belt.
Yeah, so I use the Spider Pro. That helps immensely with having that dual camera kit that I've got. So I can have a camera on each hip and also still have the accessibility of having both hands free while, again, directing, organising flat lays, talking to people, but also making sure that each camera is accessible. So as you may have noticed, today we have little stickers on our gear. These little stickers that we have on here have got our logos on. They also have some of our other branding illustrations on as well on some of our other pieces of gear. We do have them on absolutely everything. This is to make sure that we can basically keep track on all of our stuff when we work with second shooters, when we're working on workshops and different scenarios. We can basically make sure that it is all of our gear and we can keep track on it basically and make sure it's not getting mixed up or lost at all.
And also we recently put on our focal length stickers as well, which we made ourselves. It's just something that, again, on the day helps us see exactly what's what in the bag.
We know exactly what we've got, minimal stuff as well, so it's easy to grab.
Last of all is the bag that we use just to carry the equipment in. Again, doesn't have to be a massive bag, so we use the Timber. It's a 20-litre bag, ample space to fit the equipment we need in for the day.
It is ideal for elopement photography. It's something that we take on all of our adventure days as well. It's fantastic obviously for wedding days, and it's really comfortable to use.
Yeah, so that has been our what's in our camera bag wedding day 2022. So hope you enjoyed the video. Again, we'll have links in the description of the equipment that we use just so you can look further into it if it's something you're interested in, and we will see you on the next video.
Bye!